Good morning. Welcome to start your day with purpose. Today is this day 5, and the fact that you're here means that you're truly committed to yourself and to becoming a better version of who you want to be. Today, we're going to be talking about something very special, and I love that you guys are here. Thank you. We're going to be talking about what's keeping us from our dreams and from achieving what we want. It is a simple idea, and yet one that blocks us very much in our mind, in our body, and in everything that we do. So most people, and I want you to add this in the comments if you're that person, believe that they need to have something else in order to get what they want or what they love. Let me repeat that. Most people believe that they need to have something else in order to get what they want or who they like or what they love. So most of the times we're conditioning our path and our goals to lesser things. Most of the times we condition our goals to a path that requires us to achieve smaller things along the way to become that person that we dream about. So let me try to say this in a few words. So something that I would say, I will be happy when I do this. Or when this happens, I will pursue my dreams. Here's some examples that I hear often. I will be happy when I find true love. I will be successful when I land that job. I will enjoy my fortune when I retire. I will enjoy my life when my kids go to college. And I know that put in this context, it may sound ridiculous, but this is what we do every single day. We put of our happiness, we put of our success, we put of enjoyment of life until a time when something happens. So if you will only be successful when you have a new job, or when you have $1 million in the bank, or when you have that new apartment, or whatever it might be, you will then be creating a path to lesser goals, right? To achieving that $1 million rather than feeling successful today. Rather than focusing on becoming that person that achieves and gets $1 million, right? You're actually focusing on a degree, on a title, or on other 5 other things that you believe will enable you to have that something that you want. You believe that you need all of these things in order to qualify for what you really want and finally be able to call yourself successful. And when we do this, we're focusing on lesser goals. When you do this, you're focusing on lesser goals because you're focusing on the step to get there. You're not focusing on becoming that person. So 2 things happen here. When you do this, you're conditioning your happiness to the fulfillment and the joy of achieving that goal. You're 100% forgetting your path towards the goal. And you're focusing on lesser goals along the way and not on becoming the person that achieves that goal. So what happens then is when you achieve the goal, you then get bored or dismiss it or think of it as not such a big deal because you're not the person with the goal. You're the person achieving the goal. How does that sound? So what would happen if I told you that you can be happy today? That you don't need those secondary goals to be the person of your dreams. And you may be wondering how, right, Isabel, but how? And the recipe actually is not that hard. It is by defining what you want and who you want to be. And this takes a little work, right? The how is by becoming very clear on what you want for yourself. And I know this might be terrifying for some people. It has been for me in many aspects of my life. Even starting this series was something that I put off for a very long time. Until, and this is the key, I put it off until I decided who I wanted to be. And I started acting like that person. Let me give you an example. I don't need 1,000 followers on Instagram to do a post. I post today, tomorrow, and every day as if I had 10,000 followers. I am that person. Therefore, I act like that person. I don't need 10,000 subscribers on YouTube to start a free morning club. and serve thousands of people. I start my morning club. I served as many people as I can. And then I am the person with my goal today. So, what is my goal? My goal is to serve. It is to help dreamers become doers and go after what they want. My goal is to create a space for people to be who they want to be. And yes, I can go for another 10 coaching certifications. I can go for more courses. I can go and do 100 other things that will make me a better coach. And most likely I will do them. But if I focus on the course or the certification or the other things, I will only be delaying myself from my goal of serving. So I serve today. And I know what you might be thinking, Isabel, but what about the 10,000 followers? And here's what I have to say about that. I will never get to 10,000 followers if I don't start. You will never get to $1 million if you don't start. You will never get to happiness if you don't start. I will never get to have my dream if I keep focusing on lesser goals and not on becoming the person with the goal. You and I, we get to be the person of our dreams today. We do. We just don't allow ourselves to be. Today we have the talent. Today we have the knowledge. Today we have the opportunity to be that person. And I know that starting is hard. And it starts with identifying in your mind what you want. And at the beginning, you're going to get an image and you're going to get super excited about it. And then when it's time to act, your body and your feelings are going to resist it like hell. So you're going to procrastinate. And then you're going to feel extremely anxious. And you're going to put it off. And then maybe you do it once, but you don't build a routine around it. Or maybe you do it once and it's so uncomfortable that you decide to never do it again. But today you get to be who you want to be. You get to be who you want to be today. Today you get to act from the person that you want to be. And then you get to have your dream. This is actually the easier path to our dreams. You don't have to wait for a partner, a job, the money to be successful. You get to be successful today. You get to act successful and be successful today. And it is from that feeling of being successful that you start doing the things that that successful person would do. And then you start creating the results that that person would create. Your path is unique. And once you identify what you want, then you get to be that. You get to do that. And you get to have that today. whatever it might be. You get to be fulfilled, happy, successful, loved, you name it. So I ask you, what do you want to be today? As we move into a reflection, I want to invite you to close your eyes, if you're able to close your eyes, unless you're like driving or doing other things while you're listening to this. But if you're able to close your eyes and breathe for a few moments and just feel your body. Acknowledge what you're feeling. Acknowledge any thought that comes into your mind. And whatever it is, try to let it go. And try to bring that feeling of whatever it is that you're inviting into your life. Whatever it is that you want to be, bring that something into your life, into your being right now, and feel it. Breathe. In your mind, I want you to picture your dream self looking back at you in a mirror. So you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and the person in front of you is your dream self. That person that you're looking at has everything that you want. They already have it. I want you to observe them. What do they look like? Their hair, their face, their clothes. How are they standing or sitting, or what is their body posture? And when they talk, how do they talk? Is their voice small or big? How do they behave? Are they frustrated? Or are they at peace? How do they feel about themselves? And I want you to stay here for a second. How do they feel about themselves? Feel that. Feel it in your body. Feel it in your heart. Feel it in your mind. Feel that person. See that reflection. And now, with your eyes closed, I want you to look at your hands and realize that you can be that person today. You are allowed to look like them, stand like them, behave like them, feel like them. You get to use your voice as them. You are them. You get to choose to be that person today. So, who are you going to be today? When you're ready, I'm going to invite you to open your eyes and carry yourself like that person for the rest of the day. Because if you can dream it, you can have it. I would love to hear what came up for you today. Please feel free to reach me on Instagram at isabelmayoral.coach. You can also email me or text me. I am here. If this was helpful, please feel free to invite others to join us tomorrow. I look forward to reading you and to seeing you tomorrow. I hope this will allow you to start your day with purpose. Have a wonderful day.